welcome to Warrior Sculpt. I'm Katie and it's my pleasure to be your instructor today. Warrior Sculpt is a heated class that is 1 part yoga, 1 part cardio, and 1 part strength. So before we begin today, let's make sure we have all of our materials. You'll just need your mat laid out on the floor, and then you need 2 sets of weights. So you're going to grab this set of green dumbbells and a set of blue dumbbells. Mine are purple today because I'm at home, but the set of green dumbbells is about 2 pounds, and then the set of blue dumbbells will be just a little bit heavier for you. If at any point you feel like it's too much with the weights, you don't need to use them. You can just use your body weight, and that's the beauty of exercise and group fitness. Honor your body the way you're showing up today. And without further ado, we'll get started. So we'll meet in a child's pose today. So if you would come onto all fours, that's a nice way to get there. And then you can shift your hips back to your heels, extend your arms nice and long in front of you. When you find that space, start to take a couple deep breaths, really inhaling deep, feeling the back side of the body expand on the inhale, and just feeling your body start to soften on the exhales. Just allowing things to start to come down. Sometimes we don't get the time to process our day till the first moment that we step on our mat. So just enjoy the time to be at the moment. Notice how your natural breath just floats through your body. And you feel the inhales and the exhales. Observing the quality of your breath. And then take a really deep breath in and feel the whole back side of your body expand, your rib cage, your heart. And then as you exhale, open your mouth and breathe out a ha sound. And try that a couple more times. And just see how good it feels to expel the air from the mouth. And in this class, we breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. When we breathe through the mouth, it allows the heat to escape from our body, and we're certainly going to get a little bit heated and sweaty today. So continue to breathe in through the nose and out through mouth at a pace that serves you, a pace that feels good. And take a couple more deep breaths, starting to wake up the body and re-energize for the day. Then when you take that next big inhale, roll yourself up into a tabletop position with a nice neutral spine. Eyes are gazing slightly forward on the floor. And take a big inhale and turn your gaze up towards your sky. Feel your shoulders draw back and your chest open. Then as you exhale, tuck the chin into the chest, rounding through the spine, creating some space in the vertebrae. Then allow the next in-breath to lift you back up towards the sky. Turn your gaze towards that bright, beautiful sunlight. And then exhale, pull it all in, rounding through the spine. And taking another big inhale, turning the gaze back up to the sky. And then as you exhale, see if you can round a little bit deeper, go a little bit further. And take a big inhale, come into a flat back. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, thread the right arm under the left, coming down onto the shoulder and the cheek, just allowing the spine to open. And take a deep breath and out through the mouth. And take another big inhale, reach back up to the sky. And feel a gentle twist as the spine as you reach down towards the floor and you extend out through your fingertips. And take one more breath in, reach up towards the sky, feel the length through your fingers, and then exhale, gently twist through the spine and allow yourself to relax on your mat. And take a big inhale as you exhale, come back up to tabletop, expand your left arm up towards the sky, and as you exhale, tuck everything under, allowing the cheek to relax on the floor. Then use the next in-breath to lift up, just observing the differences in the sides of the body and how you're showing up today. And take one more breath in, reach up a little bit higher to the sky, and as you exhale, thread the needle, extend the arm underneath and reach. And take a big inhale, we'll meet back in all fours in our tabletop position with the spine neutral. And then do me a favor on your mat, spread your fingers out nice and wide and press through your finger pads and the heels of your hand. Then tuck through your toes and then shift through your hips and you'll find downward facing dog. And then when you find this space, start to bicycle through your legs in a way that feels good, just starting to juice everything up here. Sometimes the first downward facing in the dog of the day can feel tough because our hamstrings are tight. So have some compassion for your body. Then take a big inhale, look forward. As you exhale, mindfully step or hop to meet at the front of your mat. Find a forward fold. Then inhale, lift up halfway, spine long. Exhale, fold back down. Take a big inhale, reach up towards the sky. Then exhale your hands to heart center. Then the hands come down by the side body, and then just windshield wipe the arms around. Just allowing yourself to let go of anything that you're holding on to for the day. Wash it all out. Then eventually wash yourself into stillness. Hands come down by the side. Take a big inhale, reach back up towards the sun. Exhale, fold forward. Then take a big inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Plant the hands in front of you. Step the feet back to a high plank. As you exhale, slowly lower down to the bottom of a push-up. Inhale through a back bend. Open your heart center. Lifting the hips off the floor, keeping them down, seeing what feels better for you. Then press through the tops of your feet. As you exhale, shift your hips to the sky, your heels to the floor. Find downward facing dog. And try it again. Take a big inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to meet at the front of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, spine long. Exhale, fold back down, relax. Take a big inhale, reach up towards the sun. Exhale, hands down by your side. Swing everything out, loosening the body up. Taking deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And eventually sway yourself into stillness. Take a deep breath in, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, fold back down. Find a forward fold, let your head and your neck relax down towards the floor. Then inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Step the feet to the back of the mat. Exhale, lower to the bottom of a push-up. Inhale through back bend. And then exhale to that upside down V shape. Find downward facing dog. And take a big inhale. Right leg's going to lift to the sky. As you exhale, the right foot's going to come forward. You'll start to feel an opening through the hip flexor and the quad, as well as the hip on the side of the bent knee. Then take another breath, step it to the back of your mat, then inhale, step that left foot forward outside of the hand. You can keep that back knee soft, or you can totally straighten the leg, see what feels better for you. Then exhale, step it back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, engage your core, step back. You can choose to stay right here, or you can choose to take it up a little bit higher by hopping the feet around, and that's going to help to get the heart rate up. Whether you stay here and tap and reach, or whether you add in the hop. We're starting with our first cardio component. Beautiful. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me in a plank. Exhale, find downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Inhale, roll forward to your plank. Then start to tap your feet outside the mat. Find your breath. Beautiful. You can stay here, or you can bring up the pace, tapping the feet out for 5. Core strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together, hips to the sky. Find downward facing dog. Then we'll float through on the other side. Inhale the left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, step back. Exhale, step the opposite foot forward. Beautiful. Stay here, or choose again to pick up the pace. See what feels best in your body. Nice. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale back to plank. Step and tap outside the mat, or choose to pick up the pace. Beautiful job. Pretend this is a 16 count for 4, 3, 2, 1. Should be feeling that sweat. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Take a moment to rest in child's pose. Knees to the ground, hips to heels. Arms extend in front of you. Take a deep breath. Heart rate should be up. Inhale, find a tabletop position. While you're here, go ahead and pick up your weights. Put them in front of you. We're going to find an upside down V shape by pressing through the tops of the feet, shifting the hips to the sky. Beautiful job. From here, inhale, look forward to the space between your hands. Exhale, step or hop to meet them at the front of your mat. Find a forward fold. crown of the head reaching down towards the floor. Then as you inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Then inhale, swing the arms up to the ears. Sink your hips down so you find a chair. Then take a big inhale, draw your hands to heart center, pulsing at the bottom, feeling some engagement through your hamstrings, your glutes, and your quads. Sitting back into your heels so that we're taking pressure off of our knee for 5, 4, 3, beautiful, 2, 1. Sink deeper. Take your right tricep, twist it over your left thigh, and twist to the side wall. Bringing out the spine, delivering some fresh nutrients when we twist. Inhale to center, and exhale to the other side. Then take a big inhale, find the center. Exhale, fold forward, release the pressure in the legs, feel that sensation. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Plant the hands on or off the weights. Exhale to the bottom of a push-up. Inhale to a back bend. And exhale, find downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Take a deep breath here in through the nose, out through the mouth. Then inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. As you exhale, step the right foot forward. Beautiful. Back heel stays lifted. Then go ahead and inhale, rise up. Weights are going to come outside of the body. So elbows are in line with the shoulders. We're not down here. We're up here. And then press with your chest. Press forward and pull it back. So inhale, push it forward. Exhale, pull back. Use your lats to pull the weights back behind you. Use your chest to push in front of you and keep control. You got 3, beautiful, 2, and 1. Bring your weights to heart center. Spin your back heel to flat. Keep a nice bend in that front right knee. Bring your weights out to the sides of the room. Face the front and back. Flip the palms up to the sky. Bicep curl for 8, 7, and from here in your bicep curl, the dumbbells are coming all the way into the shoulder and back out. 3, 2, and 1. Arms stay out in that T. Lower the back arm to the back thigh. Right arm is going to float up overhead as you reverse your warrior, and you feel that nice sensation down the right side of the body. Turn your gaze up and breathe. Then take a big inhale from where you are. Bring your hands to heart center. Pivot on your left heel, bring it off the floor. Hands come down to frame the right foot, set the right foot back to meet the left and flow. Inhaling through back bend. Exhale to find downward facing dog. Beautiful. Then inhale the left leg towards the sky. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Back heel stays lifted. Inhale, rise. Find a nice crescent lunge. This time that back leg is straight. Your heel is lifted off the floor. You find a nice lunge that's comfortable for you. And take a big inhale, draw your arms up, ready for your chest press. Spine is nice and long for 8, 7, beautiful. Finding your breath, really allowing you to press forward using the power within you. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands to heart center, spin that back right heel to flat, left leg has a nice bend. Arms come out to Warrior 2, you find a T, flip the palm up to the sky, bicep curl. Finding your breath, getting deeper and lower into this bent thigh if we want to increase our intensity. You got 3, beautiful, 2, and 1. Arms come back out to the T, let the right hand drop to the right thigh, left arm floats up overhead, look up, reverse your warrior. Feel the sensation down the left side of the body. Then inhale your hands to heart center. Pivot to face the front of the room. As you exhale, weights come down to the floor. Hands come on or off the weight. Step back to high plank. Exhale, lower to the bottom of a push-up. Inhale to back bend. And then exhale, find downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Take a couple more. Allowing the body and the mind to reset and ground as we float through our class. Then we'll float through that set 2 more times, and then we'll come down to work on our hips. So you're going to take one weight behind you. You're going to place it into the back of the right leg. So I'm going to do my left, you do your right. Okay? So weight's going to come behind you. You're in a tabletop position. Then we're gonna get a nice flex through the back foot. We're gonna kick the leg to the sky. We're gonna start to pulse out at the top. And you start to feel some engagement here in your hamstrings and your glutes. So I want you to bring awareness to that part of the body. Look at how my foot is flexed, so I'm engaging this deep core line, and I'm also not caving through my belly. I'm keeping my spine neutral and strong. Beautiful. For 3, 2, 1. Then as you exhale, lower the knee to the knee, bring it in, and then push it back up to the sky. So you're moving through this exercise in a full range of motion now, but you're still feeling that tight squeeze at the top. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leg's gonna stay up. Beautiful. Then from here, you're gonna take your right knee and cross it outside of your left calf. So it's like a cross lunge, but in a tabletop position. And then as you breathe out, you're gonna push it to the sky. So inhale down and cross, exhale, push back up to the sky. So you start to feel a little bit of a tighter squeeze in your glutes, yeah? I hope so. Come on back up, squeeze it to the top. You got 4, beautiful, 3, 2, 1. Keep it at the top, pulse it out one more time. Nice. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Nice job. All right, carefully take the weight out. We're gonna put it on the other side. So take the weight behind the left knee crease and hug it in. I know sometimes they can fall out, but if we really give it a tight squeeze with the dumbbell, we can at least try to avoid that. So come into your tabletop position. Go ahead and shift the leg towards the sky. Find that nice about 90-degree angle, and then keeping a neutral spine, your eyes about 3 inches in front of you on the floor, belly's pulling in, navel to the spine. Start to pulse out. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full range of motion for 8, 7. This is why they call it Warrior Sculpt, right? We should be feeling a nice juicy sweat here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to bring the left knee outside of the right calf, then push it all back up to the sky. So bring left knee behind the calf, push back up. Beautiful. We feel this a little bit more in our glute. Yes, yes. All right. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lost my weight, but keep it up and pulse. Come on, you got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Bring your legs nice and wide. Arms extend in front of you, hips to heels. Find a nice child's pose and breathe. And take a big inhale. Come into a tabletop position. Beautiful job. Shoulders draw back and down. Couple shoulder rolls. Excellent. So you're going to grab your 2 dumbbells. I'll grab my one over here that I flew behind me. You're going to take the weights in front of you, all for fun, right? And then you're going to choose to either start again on or off the weights, but keep them at the front, so either way you can pick them up. All right, so come to a tabletop position, hands on or off weights, press through the tops of the feet, find that upside down V shape with your body. Then from this space, you're going to inhale, look forward to the front of the mat. As you exhale, you're going to step or hop your feet mindfully to meet at the front of the mat in a forward fold. If you didn't have your weights in your hand now, pick them up. Let yourself hang. Then you're going to take a big inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold, then take a big inhale, reach all the way up to the sky like we did when we started class. As you exhale, lower your weights down by your side. From here, we're going to go into some single leg balances and the balance and stability part of our class. So you're going to take a big inhale, you're going to stand on your right leg, and you're going to take your left knee to about hip level, somewhere around there that you can get your balance. Focus on balancing through the sole of your feet and really lifting through your spine, keeping your belly nice and tight. Then as you exhale, you're going to push your leg back behind you and lower down into a deadlift. And then you're going to lower your back toes to the floor, find a lunge, and then deadlift back up, bicep curl, and then back down to the floor, deadlift, lunge to the floor, come back up, find a bicep curl, and then continue to float here, extending the back leg, finding a lunge, and then very functionally from your lunge, you're using your legs to get up into your deadlift, bicep curl, and then back down to the floor. Beautiful, gang. If you want to add in a little extra at the top, you can add in an overhead press. Just an option if you want to intensify the exercise. Beautiful. We'll go for 8 more. Excellent job. Once you finish your 8, then we'll go ahead and meet in our standing position, what we call in yoga, mountain pose. Palms to the front of the room. Take a minute to rebalance with both feet grounded. Just notice the difference in your body. And take a big inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Plant the hands on the mat, step the feet off, back to a plank. Hands on or off the weights. Exhale, lower the bottom of push-up. Inhale the back bend. Exhale, find that upside down V. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to meet at the front of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, stand all the way up. Beautiful. Now balancing on the left side of the body. Inhale the right leg up. Find about hip height. As you exhale, extend the leg back behind you. Find your deadlift weights coming down to about the shins, spine long. We're not rounding over. Eyes are in front, chest is lifted. Lower the back knee to the floor. Lunge. Then inhale, deadlift, bicep curl at the top. Beautiful job. So we should feel this exercise where? In the back side of our body primarily. Our hamstrings, our glute, our low back, and then into our core and our biceps as well. So it is a full body exercise, but we're hitting that point of our balance, right? If we don't use it, we lose it. Option to lift overhead. Just an option to intensify if you desire to do so today. Beautiful, 8 more. And when you finish your 8, come back to standing. Palms face the front of the room. Take a big inhale. Bicep curl, overhead press, reach to the sky. Then bring the weights down alongside the body. Fold forward, release that pressure in your legs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold down, plant the hands on or off the weight. Step back to a plank. Lower to the bottom of the push-up or the mat. Inhale to back bend. Exhale to downward facing dog. Nice job. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And next we're going to begin our sculpt series, our big portion of class. The fun continues. So go ahead and inhale the right leg towards the sky. As you exhale, step the right foot forward. Go ahead and spin the back heel to flat. Inhale, rise. Weights towards the sky. Beautiful. And bring your hands down to the shoulders. You're going to reach the weights down in front of you. Spin the back heel off the mat. Should have said that when you stood. Then you're going to row your elbows straight back, squeezing into your lats. So I want you to imagine, you keep going, I'm going to show you. I want you to imagine right here, right in the center of your back, your lats, where they come together, I want you to squeeze on that way up on your row. All right? For 4, 3, we did 16 of these, at least 2, nice, and 1. Bring your weights to heart center, spin the back heel to flat, arms are going to come out to a T like we did before, finding Warrior 2. Then go ahead and flip the palms up to the sky. Bring the elbows into the side body, but I want you to bring them behind you. So I want you to squeeze to the back here. And then take a big inhale, reach the weights out. Exhale, lower them back in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to squeeze back in. We got 16 of these. Beautiful. Feeling your biceps and your back. Still bending strong through that front leg. 3, nice. 2, beautiful. And 1, excellent. Go ahead and bring your hands to heart center. Then reach them back out and reverse your warrior, opening through that side body. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale this time, we're going to float on. Bring your weights through heart center. Straighten your right leg. Bring your right hand down to your right shin. Left arm floats up overhead. You're going to find the shape of a triangle with your body. Then from here, we're going to windmill. So take a big inhale, squeeze your obliques, and lift up. And then exhale, lower back down. So inhale to lengthen your body, up. Exhale to lower back down. We got 16 of these. At the top, I want you to squeeze your belly again, navel to spine on your way up, even on your way down. We're also working that little part above the waist, right? Good to get into that. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring your weights to heart center. Since we're already facing the side mirrors, turn your toes out. And you're going to sink down into what we call a goddess squat. It just feels good. Royal, warriors, all the good stuff. You're going to take the weights out. You're going to find about 90 degrees. And from here, you're just going to pause for a moment and squat into the legs. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down nice and low. Bring your weights to one hand. So you're going to bring the weights to your right hand. You're going to work towards your left leg. So you're going to reach down to the floor like you're picking up a grocery bag, and then row when you get to the top. Right here. Breathing out at the top. Sinking down into our hips, sending our booty back as we lunge down to the floor. Keeping a nice neutral spine and the core engaged. Row to the seam lines of your shirt for 3, 2, beautiful, and 1. Meet me in the middle, back in your goddess squat. Weights come to heart center. Reach up overhead. Exhale your weights down behind you. We're going to dig into the triceps. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to lower. In your tricep extension, we want to make sure we're lowering the weights all the way down to the bottom of our ponytail and the base of the neck. Squeeze your triceps into your ears. This should feel good. Get it all out. We got 16 of these. 2 and 1. Nice job. One more for good luck. Bring them around to the center. Hands come in front of you. Loosen up the shoulders. Press to the back and to the front. Draw the shoulder blades back. Chest up. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your weights back into heart center. Pivot your back foot towards the front of the room. And then as you exhale, slowly lower down to the bottom of a plank. Step that right foot back to meet the left and flow. Finding downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And go ahead and inhale your left leg towards the sky. Exhale, step your left foot forward. This time, we'll keep the back heel lifted. And take a big inhale, rise up to your crescent lunge. Beautiful. Then exhale, lower your weights down towards the floor. Keep them out in front of you. Bring your elbows straight back, pulling the lats together behind you, giving a nice tight squeeze here. Belly in tight. We got 16. Breathe through it. Inhale. Whoo, let it go. Big exhale, push it all out. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your weights to heart center. Spin the back heel to flat. Find your lunge. Reach your arms out to face front and back sides of the room. Bring the elbows into the side body, just as we did before. Squeezing through the back. Nice and tight. Arms come straight out so your biceps get involved here. You got 16. Fight through it. We're all warriors of something in our lives, and we come in here to radiate that divine energy. 3, 2, 1, stay out. Sorry about that, my battery's dying. Stay out, go ahead and lower the back arm to the back thigh. Let that left arm float up overhead, reverse your warrior. Then as you inhale, come back, lowering the arm, bringing the dumbbells to heart center. Straighten the left leg, bring your left hand down to your shin. Look up to the sky. Then take a big inhale, come up. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to lower. Beautiful job here. Feeling those obliques engage. You got 16. If it feels like too much, you can always put the weights down and just use your body. Reaching up to the sky, still feeling the engagement of the core. We don't always need those weights to hone in our power. You got 3, 2, and all right. So we'll find that goddess squat, coming right back to the center, holding the weights for 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring the weights to heart center. Bring them into your right hand, either 2 weights or just 1. Reach down to the inside of your right foot and come back up, rowing right into the seam lines of your shirt. Left hand's coming down to the inside of the right foot. You got 16 for 3, 2, Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was recording. And 1. Nice job. Go ahead and bring it up. Had to switch cameras here. Find that goddess squat. Weights come together. Press overhead. Inhale to lower. Exhale to push up towards the sky. Beautiful. Finding your breath, engaging the triceps, squeezing into the ear, sinking down as low as you can in that goddess squat. 16. You got 3, 2, and 1. Bring the weights into heart center. Bring the weights in front of you. Let's start to work through the shoulders, just loosening them up, sinking still into those legs, drawing the shoulder blades back. Inhaling to the center and exhaling behind you for 3, 2, 1. Bring your weights back into heart center. Go ahead and pivot on the back foot, turn around to the front of the room, exhale, lower. Weights come down to the floor, hands come on or off the weights. Step back to a high plank, exhale, lower to the bottom of a push-up. Inhale through back bend, and exhale, find downward facing dog. Nice job. And from this space, come down onto your knees and your shins, and let's put our weights down to the side for one more juicy round of cardio to blast this heat before we come down to do core. So from this space, you're just going to press up to down dog, walk your hands back to your feet, roll up through your spine. You're gonna find standing. And from this space, you're just going to start to step and tap to the sides of your mat, coming down in a curtsy lunge. So you're bending through both knees. Your knees are still floating in the same direction as your toes. You can choose to stay here, or you can choose to pick it up a notch and add in a hop. Maybe reaching one hand down to the floor and finding more of a skater move. Remember, this is the last chance to get that heart rate and get that blood pumping, so give it all you got. This is our time to empty your tank. For 3, 2, 1. Meet me in the middle, jump the rope. Beautiful job. For 3, 2, 1, feet plant firm. Reach up to the sky, exhale, fold down, hop or step your feet back to a plank, hop or step your feet in, then reach back up to the sky. You have 2 options here. You can choose to squat and stand, or you can choose to hop your feet back, hop your feet in, and hop up. Beautiful. Rock out this burpee, gang. We're almost done. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Back to your skaters. Let's go. Breathe out. 3, 2, 1. Find your rope. Jump it. Maybe go side to side. Maybe front back. Still engaging your arms as you're turning your rope. Beautiful. For 3, 2, and 1. Reach up to the sky. Exhale. Fold down. Plant your hands. Step or hop back to your plank. Step or hop in. Step or hop up. Almost there, team. Finish line's in sight. You got 4. Brace your core. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Big inhale. Reach up. Exhale. Come halfway down. Inhale. Lift back up. Hands to heart center. Beautiful job. All right. Heart rate's still up, so we're gonna keep our chest lifted in our first portion of core. So we're gonna come into a V-sit or boat pose. There's many different ways to call this, but we're really gonna work the lower abdominals and that layer behind the surface muscles. So ground through your heels, toes towards the sky. Draw your shoulder blades back and down, opening your heart center. Take a deep breath in and out through your mouth. Let it all go. Start to lean your upper body back. Let it all out. Beautiful. You can choose to stay right here. You can choose to intensify this space by lifting your heels off the floor. And you can even lift them all the way up so they're parallel, or maybe place your hands on the backs of your thighs and come to straight. Totally up to you. Find your edge. Find that place that's going to challenge you, make you work, push you out of your comfort zone. 3, 2, 1. Lower your heels to the floor. Give yourself a hug. And then go ahead and lower down onto the back side of your body. Oh, this feels good. Legs pressed to the sky. Beautiful job. You're going to bend the knees. Then you're going to bring the arms alongside the ears. You're going to lower the heels to the floor, and then as you exhale, you're going to crunch in your elbows to your knee. And we want to make sure that the majority of our work is coming from our core. It's not straining on our neck. So really pull your lower abdominals in for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Relax for a moment. Let your head and your neck rest. Then go ahead and straighten out your legs in front of you. Go ahead and reach your arms up overhead. Take a big inhale to come up. As you exhale, saw off your little toe. Turn your gaze behind you. Inhale. Roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, arms overhead. Then inhale, pull your navel to spine to help lift you up with a long spine. Then saw off your little toe. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale to lower. Inhale up, saw off your toe. We can smile. We're having fun, I know. Lower back down. Big inhale, reach up, use your core, twist. So you can get a little bit more length each time you saw off that toe. Beautiful job. And back down we go. Inhale, lift it up. Nice job. All right, gang. We'll eventually meet down on the floor. You can relax now. Arms overhead, legs extended in front of you. Then bring the knees into the chest. Give them a big hug. Can rock around if that feels good on the spine. Arms come out to the side. Lower the knees down to one side. Doesn't matter which side. We're going to do both. You can allow your eyes to gaze in the direction the knees are. You can choose to stretch the neck by taking the gaze towards the opposite arm. And find your breath and allow your heart rate to gradually start to make its way down. Then take a big inhale, bring your knees up to center, and then exhale over to the other side. Still breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Couple sighs of release. You've done all the hard work, and now it's time for our bodies to still do some hard work and piece this whole practice together. Inhale back to the center, hug your knees, bring your nose to your knees, bring it all in, and then exhale, release it down. Go ahead and butterfly your legs out to the side, bring the soles of your feet together. Allow the palms of your hands to be open and receptive for what the rest of your day has to bring. Allow your chest to open as your back finds this safe space on this supportive floor. And allow your eyes to gently close. And just notice how your breath has returned to its natural state, in and out through the nose. And you feel this gentle opening in your hips, even into your hamstrings and down towards the knee. Feels good. And this is the time where we start to wind down. We give our bodies a break. We give them some love. Then you can choose to stay just as you are in the reclined butterfly, or you can choose to straighten out the legs for our final resting space, Shavasana. And Shavasana can be done in any way. It can be done here, your reclined butterfly. It can be done on your side. It can be done on your belly or your back. There's no wrong in yoga. So find a place where you can allow yourself to fully rest. No awareness of the breath. No observation of specific body parts that feel dull or achy or sore. And just allow your eyes to close, even softening that space between your eyebrows and your jaw where we tend to clench unknowingly. And just enjoy these next few minutes before you get back to your life outside of these doors. And they'll come around and offer some love for your shoulders. And if you'd like me to pass you by, just place a hand on your belly and I will lovingly do so. You can start to invite some small movements back into the body. Wiggling of fingers and toes. Rolling of ankles and wrists. And then gently draw the knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And roll over to one side and take a moment to pause. And then gently use the strength of your arms to press yourself up to seated. And one more time, gently blink your eyes closed and bring your hands to heart center. Placing one hand directly over the center of the chest and the other hand on top just to observe the beat of the heart. Acknowledging all the light and the love, the beautiful energy, that warrior that lies within you. Thank you for joining me in your practice today. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Always my pleasure. Namaste. I'm Katie, and I'm here for any questions, comments, concerns, hugs, want to chat. I'll be here after class. Have a wonderful day.